What's going on? It's Astronaut H, and this is the What More Do You Want Network. Now, in this video, I will be discussing injury news, NBA injury news, and this news has been a long time coming, especially me as a Bulls fan. Speaking on how long this journey has been for this particular player, and now we have heard reports of Lonzo Ball finally being able to run, sprint, cut, and things of that matter on the basketball floor. And me as a Chicago Bulls fan, first and foremost, this does nothing but bring, joy and elation to me, just speaking from the terms of actually hearing the news and him being able to do all of these things that over the course of the last few years, 2 years to be exact, from the time since we actually seen Lonzo on a basketball floor with the Chicago Bulls, and him being able to participate in those particular games. If we dial it back to when Zoe was active, and the Chicago Bulls were the number one seed in the East, and all things fell apart since then. You look at his injury and the injury history and the surgeries upon surgeries that he had to have, and then the ongoing speculations that he couldn't walk, the ongoing speculations that it was a struggle for him to get up and out of a chair. It was an ongoing struggle just to get him back to, any sense of, or any thought of him actually being able to perform again in, a basketball game. So now hearing this news, and for Lonzo Ball, I am very excited. Now, that's one part of it. If you are the Chicago Bulls, how do you take this news, right? Do you see this situation as, do you want to slow drag it due to the fact that Lonzo's history, and just a slight chance of any bang, bump, bruise, or fall, everybody is going to be holding their breath collectively? Do you just say, okay, with only about a few weeks to a month left in the season anyway, let's just shut Zoe down for the rest of the year, play him next season, and see what we get? Do you say, okay, if Zoe is healthy, let's see what we get? But now you have to think of the progression of Kobe White, Ayo Dosunmu. Now, granted, we love what we. If you are a Chicago Bulls fan and you're listening to this particular video, and you've seen the progression of Kobe White, Ayo Dosunmu in that backcourt. Now, granted, with Zach LaVine being injured and Lonzo both being injured, you have to take what you can get. But Kobe White has proven that he deserves to be a starter, in my opinion. Would Lonzo Ball take a lesser role, even though he is making the amount of money he's making? Would he take a lesser role with the Chicago Bulls for the betterment of the team, like an Alex Caruso type of role? We know AC is definitely a catalyst on the defensive end. Now imagine a lineup that has not only Alex Caruso but also Lonzo Ball coming off the bench for the Chicago Bulls. That's a 1-2 punch. I could get down with it, honestly. You may have a lineup that consists of Zoe, AC, and Patrick Williams coming off the bench next season for the Chicago Bulls, deeming they signed Patrick Williams back next season. Now, like I said, when you think about Lonzo Ball and what he was able to accomplish in this short span of time that he was with the Chicago Bulls being active, the three-point shooting, the defense, the IQ, the playmaking, all of those things were all well and good. Especially, again, if you are a Chicago Bulls fan, you love to see what you got out of Zoe in that short span of time. Now, like I said, I'm excited. I'm hoping that we do get to see him back on the floor sooner rather than later. But if it is later, I wouldn't be, shocked and surprised. You don't want to get him back to contact and basketball activities and ramping up his cardio. You don't even know what any of that is like. So I think the Bulls are going to slow drag it. I don't see Zoe actually playing in the 23-24 season. I think the Chicago Bulls will bring him back in 24-25. See what they get throughout this process from, the latter stages of this season going into next off season. If Lonzo can have a great off season and they bring him back whole, healthy, and ready to go next season with Levine in the backcourt, then I think we'll be able to really pinpoint on things, how things will go forward. But right now, just the news alone is something that you definitely love to hear as a basketball fan and also as a Chicago Bulls fan. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Bulls fans, NBA fans, or if this is just your first time tuning into the channel, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know anytime a video is being uploaded to this channel. It's Astronaut H. This is the What More Do You Want Network, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.